It is as much an evil to say a Mexican or a member of Islam is unfit to be a judge, as it would be to say someone from Scottish descent is unfit to be a president, because we all know the Scots fought against the British, and America is loyal to the British. It would be just as evil as saying, if you have German heritage, you cannot be a president. Be you a Trump or a Drumpf, you cannot be a president, because if you have German descent, obviously you are a Nazi hater. Because all the Mexicans, they are drug dealers and murderers, and all of the Germans are Nazis. What foolishness! What foolishness! How many American people will buy such foolishness? How many American people have such little minds that they would think something of this nature is true? How, though, can you insinuate such and think then that you will be able to lead a people after you have actually insulted the people you would think to lead, after you have actually belittled the people you would think to lead? That does not make you a boss, because you can say, you're fired. Guess what? There comes a point when there's no one left to fire, and you have to take responsibility for your own actions. And that's going to be a grievous responsibility indeed. Just look at St. Peter. Poor St. Peter sitting there on Judgment Day, taking those notes. How many pencil grinders will he wear out? You cannot be considered fit to lead unless you are able to love. Love does not build walls. Love opens hearts. People who cry for walls forget that every wall that has been built has come down or has proven itself to be useless. The Berlin Wall fell. Every other wall that's been constructed has fallen. Someone will point to the Great Wall of China, but that was never intended to keep people out or in. And it has steps where it can be crossed with ease. It was meant to keep people busy. Stretching a little barbed wire from the Atlantic or the Gulf Coast to the Pacific isn't going to keep anyone truly busy. All it will do is create an unnatural situation. God did not put boundaries on the earth. Those little lines that you see drawn on maps are figments of the imagination of men. Because in reality, the earth is one big blue marble. The Aboriginals knew this. The indigenous peoples all knew this. But leave it to the Europeans to come to America and think they could possess something. Yet you don't possess anything. Even though you pay thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars for something, all you purchase is the right to rent that property from your government, because that's what your taxes are. They are rent. And if you don't pay your rent, your landlord will own your land, because you fell under the fallacy of believing that land is owned. The Native Americans knew better. Sadly, too many people do not understand the true essence of life. You live in a temporary shell. This shell carries your soul through a transient world. You will be here but a short time, yet you seek to possess and to own and to build. While in truth, everything that you will possess, everything that is worth building, is possessed in another world, in another realm, in another place. Everything that is worth having is in a life to come. Everything that is worth working for and struggling for is in the next world, not in this world. And the high and mighty offices that you strive for in this world will be gone in the wink of an eye. The crowns that you earn in the next world last for an eternity. Will you strive to build a lasting empire in the temporal world? Or will you strive to open your heart to life, to fully live life? Open your heart to life and let love flow through you, that God may touch others through you, and that you may jewels in the diadem that shall set upon your head in the kingdom of glory. This is worth your effort. This is worth your while. We leave you with blessings. We leave you with peace. Go, go, go in peace and be in peace.